Hey Seekers! Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Global Love Day. You know, if us being born is worthy of a birthday, celebrate. Of course, we should celebrate the fact that we're alive every day. But it's nice to have one day a year to remind us. And so is love. We should celebrate love every day, all the time. But it's nice to have a day. It's also kind of depressing for those among us who don't have dates or partnerships or whatever, but it's also happy and it's okay. All right, happy Valentine's Day. Look. Am I in the spirit? Okay, wait, hold on. In the spirit. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get to your messages. We'll do all the zodiac tarot, but let me have some fun. Wait, hold on. They're the same. See, they're a couple. They're the same. Wait, hold on. Wait. Too fast. Ooh, biracial. Yeah. No boundaries for love, right? Ooh, homosexual. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Everywhere there's love. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I got it. All the single ladies, I love myself. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So now that we've done that, I want to read you a story about love that I find so very accurate. And it was posted as a comment for one of my videos on YouTube by one of my seeker who goes by the name Rich. I'm not going to say the full name because I don't know if he wants to be like advertised, but I have to give credit. This is not my story. I don't think it's his story. I don't know who wrote it, but he posted it. So thank you, Rich, my seeker, for sharing this. Okay. So, the story of love. We will get to the tarot. Oh my God. I have my tarot deck right here. I'll give y'all messages. I will. But here's the thing. This is deep stuff. This is good stuff. Wait. Okay, and also story time. If you've been following my channel, welcome to the Existential Shift. By the way, I am Morgane. If you've been following, then you know how much I love story time. I'm a storyteller. It's Valentine's Day. Show me some love by letting me tell stories. Okay, the story of love. Once upon a time, there was an island where all the feelings lived. Happiness, sadness, knowledge, and all the others, including love. One day, it was announced to all of the feelings that the island was going to sink to the bottom of the ocean. So all of the feelings prepared their boats to leave. Love was the only one that stayed. She wanted to preserve the island until the last possible moment. When the island was almost totally underwater, Love decided it was time to leave. She began looking for someone to ask for help. Just then, Richness was passing by in a grand boat. Love asked, "Richness, can I come with you on your boat?" Richness answered, "I'm sorry, but there is a lot of silver and gold on my boat, and there would be no room for you anywhere." Then Love decided to ask Vanity for help, who was passing in a beautiful vessel. Love cried out, "Vanity, help me, please." I'm good at this, right? "I can't help you," Vanity said. "You are all wet and will damage my beautiful boat." Next, Love saw Sadness passing by. Love said, "Sadness, please let me go with you." Sadness answered, "Love, I'm sorry, but I just need to be alone right now." Then Love saw Happiness. Love cried out, "Happiness, please take me with you." But Happiness was so overjoyed that he didn't hear Love calling to him. Love began to cry. Then she heard a voice saying, "Come, Love, I will take you with me." It was an old man. Love felt so blessed and overjoyed that she forgot to ask the old man his name. When they arrived on land, the old man went on his way. Love realized how much she owed the old man. Love then found knowledge and asked, "Who was it that helped me?" "It was time," knowledge answered. "But why did time help me when no one else would?" Love asked. Knowledge smiled and with deep wisdom and sincerity answered, "Because only time is capable of understanding how great love is." I mean, yeah, you can say it's cheesy, but it's so... Here's the thing about cliches. A cliche becomes a cliche because it crosses boundaries of time and culture, right? It's a phrase, it's a story, it's an idea that just catches up, and everybody becomes acquainted with it in a positive manner, okay, in a positive association. Truth has that power, okay? A cliche becomes a cliche because it's truthful and deep. The sun is a cliche. The sky is a cliche. The ocean is a cliche. So maybe cliches are not so bad. And this story is painfully accurate. Sometimes things that are so real and so deep and so multi-layered need a lot of time to be discovered and unveiled and truly appreciated and honored. And the thing that, the things that stop us along the way, that prevent us from experiencing love or from appreciating love or from actually recognizing it when it's sometimes right in front of us, is vanity, ego, sadness, loneliness, depression, richness, over-focusing on work, over-focusing on the self, over-focusing on how we feel. Love is the origin and source of everything, basically. You succeed because you are inspired to pursue the thing that you want to pursue, that you're good at. But what inspires you to do so? What is the fuel for that? Love, any sort of love. Vanity, you want to take care of yourself, you want to succeed thanks to yourself. Okay, it's because you love yourself. But you need a reminder of why it is that you love yourself. You need to look at, at your reflection through someone else's eyes, and your echo through someone else's heart. There are times in our life where we want to avoid love because we're depressed or sad or grieving, or so we just want to be with ourselves because we also don't want to impose, our negativity onto others, which I appreciate. We shouldn't overleach or suck someone else's energy, but we need to find the silver lining. We need to know that we can't just detach ourselves. We're human, and part of being loved is being loved for how we are, good or bad, happy or sad. So that's actually a good opportunity if you're feeling low or if you're going through a hard time, to see who's really around. Reach out, see who stands up and sticks around, and then that's real. And see who kind of vanishes when times are difficult. Same goes with vanity. You're into loving yourself and appreciating yourself and establishing yourself. I'm all up for it. That's super important. We can't truly be loved unless we love ourselves, right? But then it has to be tested with, with the reflection through someone else's eyes. Success is very lonely when you're alone on the top of the mountain, when you have no one to celebrate it with, when you have great news and great achievements, but no one to share it with. So I guess this video is not just for people who are in love or looking for love, needing love. It's also for people who are trying to avoid love. We all do that at one stage of our life, at one point, for all kinds of reasons. That's like avoiding light. It's like avoiding water. It's like avoiding air. It's like avoiding sleep. It's like avoiding food. It's one of those things that no matter what you're going through and what stage you are in life, you can't really avoid. You can avoid specific relationships, I guess, but if love is calling you, answer. Because the island is about to drown and you need to make sure that love continues. Or something like that, if I connect it to the story. Anyway, that was my message to you guys for Valentine's Day. Now let's go according to the Wheel of the Zodiac. This is the Morgan GREER Tarot. Oh, I love that the bottom of the deck is the World card. Yes, the last final card in the deck of tarot, the completion of the self. And it's also the card of unity and the soulmate. So I guess it's fitting. Wait. Alma, yeah. Everybody. Everybody. Okay, right. The horse. All right. Sorry, the little OCD. Okay, there we go. Everyone is in the frame. Yeah? Cool. All right. Dear Spirit, Energy, Tarot, for my amazing seekers who are watching, messages for Valentine's Day, messages for mid-month, messages for love. By the way, if you want like real deep readings, I'm going to pull one card for each zodiac, but my February extended readings are focused on love. I do a Celtic cross for you, just about love for this month for February, and then I pull out 3 runes for love for this month of February. So I'm going to link it below if you want to check it out. Okay, so let's start with Aries, the initiator of the zodiac. Messages for my Aries seeker, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You can listen to several of the placements. One card, please. Message for love for mid-month, Valentine's Day for Aries. One card for Aries, please. One card for Aries. That's 2 cards. I'm going to not take the one that fell on the floor. I'm going to take the one that fell on my lap. 9 of Wands. Okay. So 9 of Wands speak of perseverance, inner strength, and holding on through challenges against adversity. Okay. So if there's something that is important to you, that you feel like everything challenges you to give up on, hold on. Stay the extra mileage. This is the runner, like the last 100 meters before the final, before the end, that just ran like, I don't know, 30 kilometers and now so exhausted, and he just needs to give this extra push of, you know, of a few meters, and then he's done. It's great. It's over. Achieved. But they're so exhausted they can't. Their eyes are like water. They can't even see the end. They don't know how close they are to success. So out there, my Aries seekers, when it comes to love, if there's something that you're thinking of giving up on, the card says give it one more chance, because you're very, very close to success. But also it says that you need to delegate and focus your energy on what matters. In this case, love. We're reading about love. I just gave a whole speech about love is everything. So yeah, I guess the focus is love. All right. So this is for my Aries. This is also the element of fire, the Suit of Wands. So this is passion and will. And sometimes the 9 of Wands is one step before the 10 of Wands, where your creativity and your passion and your desire is being overwhelmed with so many obligations and so many things that are going on that it's almost unfelt or dissolved or just battered. So the 9 of Wands is a step before that. So it kind of is a warning / advice to be like, take it easy, focus on what matters, give it one more try. 9 of Wands. There we go. Okay. Cool. Taurus. And this is for mid-month, guys, okay? So it's not for your entire life. This is for now. This is for your current situation. Oh, 9 of Wands can also be like if you're holding on and feeling paranoid and scared and timid from love because you feel like it might hurt you, then you need to not be paranoid. You can do this. You got this. Also, there's the Greek mythology archetype aspect of the Suit of Wands, which speaks of Jason who seeks out his destiny, and he's journeying out for that destiny with Medea. Medea was a witch, and they had this true love kind of thing where she gave, she made a huge sacrifice. She left her entire family and hometown to be with him and sail with him to his journey. So she was a witch who had the ability of sight, but also she knew everything that is going to happen. But she was also cursed with having no one believe her. So she would constantly give Jason her predictions, like what's going to happen. He would never believe her. And every time he didn't believe her warnings or her advice, he failed in something. So another archetype aspect of the Nine of Wands, of all the Suit of Wands, by the way, and I'm taking it, any of the wands that would say it, if they would have come up, and I'm only saying it because it speaks of love and not anything else, it's messages for love. So if there is an element of fear of truth, like fear of divine guidance, fear of messages, believe the messages, believe the intuition, believe the divine guidance, okay? Even if it seems illogical, okay? Logic doesn't have room here. Passion and intuition and kind of esoteric knowledge has room in the Suit of Wands when it comes to love. Okay, that was great. So, Taurus. My Taurus seeker, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, maybe for those of you. Oh, definitely listen to the Venus, because Venus is about, you know, our passion and our desires and how we court and what we love. So listen to your Venus in this. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Also the Moon, because the Moon is our emotional realm. Message for Valentine's Day, for love, for their current situation. That's too much. Message for Taurus, for their current situation in love. One card, please. Thank you. Yay, that's great. 9 of Cups, and this is the second 9 in a row. So Aries and Tauruses are going through a completion of some sort. 9 of Cups is wish fulfilled. Okay, it's also the Suit of Cups that represents the story of Psyche and Cupid, which is the suit and the story of true love. Psyche represents the psyche, and Cupid obviously represents love, and that's when blind love and blind faith meets the personality and they unite. So 9 of Cups is wish fulfilled when it comes to love, and it's right after the 8 of Cups. So this is something that is coming to you and is fulfilled after you either given up or stopped fighting, or the 8 of Cups is letting go of trying to control something. It's putting your faith in the divine and in the universe. It's a complete surrender of the heart to what will be will be. And from that place, either the person that you gave up on is coming back, or because you have surrendered and let go of trying to control something and let go of that, that made room for something new potentially. So this doesn't necessarily mean, oh, it's the ex coming back or it's a new person. It could be either or. But this shows a really positive result out of you kind of letting go, surrendering, allowing the divine and allowing the universe just kind of step in and your higher self show you where you're supposed to be. 9 of Cups is success after a very difficult test of faith in everything that is outside of you. It's winning out of, you know, being humble. In the 8 of Cups, you had to be really, really humble and give up on something that you realize that you just can't control, and then it just happens. So, yay, 9 of Cups for Taurus, wish fulfilled. Okay. Cool, guys. Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Message for love for their current situation in love. Messages for my Gemini for their current love situation. Okay, I'm not taking the one that really dropped too low, taking the one that is on my lap. Four of Wands. Okay, Gemini, this is a completion of a mission. So if the two of you, if you're partnered and the two of you went through some sort of journey to achieve something together, then this is a success. This is also the celebration. This is really, okay, Taurus and Gemini, good job. This is the wedding card and the celebration card. So some of you are going out on a really fun date tonight, or in general in the next week or this month. But this doesn't have to be like an event, although this could represent an event, like a celebration. This can refer to meeting your partner's family, okay, or doing something together as a group, or going out with friends, or kind of being like, yeah, we're together. Or this is kind of the declaration of a couple that is like, yeah, we're together, we were dating on whatever, and now we're exclusive, and look at us. Okay, it's like, this is being in a relationship on Facebook. It's also the card of soulmates and twin flame for those of you who are on their journey, 1111. So it's not necessarily the union, but this could be a step forward of recognition of, you know, two people seeing each other and kind of mirroring each other. This is two souls that are starting to really mirror each other and kind of align with their energies, because both did their own work in the spiritual realm, and now it manages to kind of take shape, take form in the 3D, in like four corners of a square that is stable, grounded reality. Okay, so this is recognition, this is passion, but stable passion. This is not a flame. This is a togetherness. This is also a home thing. So some of you are, you know, taking the celebration into your home. I know a lot of time, mostly Four of Wands, like outdoors, achievements, recognition, party. But because of the four, and because we're really talking about love, I feel like this might be, you know, taking it to the next level, I would say. Okay, so if you were kind of seeing each other randomly, now you're exclusive. If you were exclusive, now maybe talking about moving in together. If you're moving in together, maybe this is the proposal. Okay, Gemini, so this is a very romantic card. Those of you who are not partnered, this might be you really finding your own ground within yourself and feeling really, really self-assured, like finding your own realm, and this is you kind of being ready to be in a relationship. You're like being, okay, I think I'm ready to find someone, or to date, or to go out and kind of put myself out there. And look, it's yellow. I'm yellow. Yay. Nice. I'm very cheerful. Not used to being so cheerful. Okay. It's all the love that you guys are giving me. Thank you. You're sending me your love. Thank you so much for your comments, for your likes, for your subscriptions, for your purchasings of my, you know, for all the private readings. I love getting to know you guys, like, personally, and for getting my extended. You guys are supporting my channel, and that's love. Thank you. Okay. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on with my Cancerians? What's their current Cancer situation? Messages for Cancer for their current love situation. Okay, it's one great card after another. What's going on with my seekers? Cancer, the High Priestess, Demeter, the Empress. It's the goddess of life, of fertility, of nature, of creation, wealth, health, pregnancy. Some of you want to give birth. This could be a literal baby, but this could be a symbolic birth. Like, you are so radiant, you are so in your power, you are so balanced and in giving and receiving, that you're just mesmerizing. Like, you're just so beautiful to look at. and you give so much love, unconditional. And this, okay, the message here is that finally your unconditional love that you give is being echoed back to you. Okay, if you were used to, because the Empress, she's not only giving, she's giving and receiving. She understands the laws of balance. She understands the laws of nature, right? She knows how important it is for her to be happy and fulfilled in order for her to be able to give. This is the Great Mother. This is Gaia. This is someone who really takes care of herself or of himself, okay? Really takes care of themselves, looking great, making themselves happy, eating well, sleeping well, nurturing themselves, training, taking care of their business, being really, really happy in their world, with their family, with their friends. So that exudes light, and it's just, it's mesmerizing. Like, people just want to be around you. So do that. Just be amazing, and people will just want to be around you. Okay? Be awesome. And every empress has an emperor. Okay, that's just the yin and the yang. When an emperor comes out, you know the empress is behind it. When the empress comes out, you know the emperor is behind her. So there's an emperor in your area. And the message, in order for you to align with them, is to be the goddess that the meter is, that the empress is. Okay? And also, I'd like to address the symbolism here. So we have the eagle, if this speaks to anybody. And we have the moon, a new moon, a crescent moon. And she has her left foot on it. Okay, so in the next 5 days until the full moon, while the moon is growing, have your left foot, I know it looks like it's your right because the camera is, but have your left foot, meaning your intuitive decision making, your intuitive path, kind of lead you. Be calm, be serene, and allow your intuition kind of determine the route. And this situation, whatever this is, will be completed by the 19th, 20th, which is the full moon in Virgo. Okay. That was Cancer. Leo. My sunny Leo. Messages for Leos for their current... Oh, that was fast. Ooh, the Chariot. Number 7. Black and white horses. Crescent and waning moon. The Armor. This is making a firm decision and firm movement. It's like, know what you want, go get it. You have a dream, you have a desire. Don't let it slide away. If you will let that one go, this is very much like the 9 of Wands, okay? So you can resonate with Aries. And recently, in the past few months, the Leos and the Aries readings were really resonating. So something in the energy, probably the whole, fire thing, is really synchronized in a way, okay? So this is something to fight for. This is something to not give up on. This is something that requires an active force of will. Those of you who are either stalkers or won't say no, won't take no for an answer, this is not for you. Okay? This is different. This is for balanced kind of stepping in and taking control, not controlling someone, like really controlling them. But I'm sorry, I always have to be careful with that because you never know who's watching, and people like to take the messages as they like it, kind of hear what they want to hear. If someone told you no for like 70 gazillion times, this is not for you. Then if this is your case, then you need to take control over yourself, over your own life, and move to a new direction that will be more benefic for you. But this is about taking the control over your path and not giving up. And this is about movement. Maybe you're traveling for someone or going towards someone, or maybe someone is traveling to come to see you. Either way, there's an active force of passion when it comes to love. So be assertive, be determined, and don't give up on love or on the person that you know, you feel like you're about to lose because you were, I don't know, you messed up. If you messed up, this is the card that says go fix it. Okay, Virgo. Let me take a sip from my coffee, please. Don't give up. All right. Okay, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I would most especially focus on the Rising, the Moon, and the Venus. But of course the Sun always have, you know. Virgos, for their current love situation, messages for the current love situation of my Virgo seeker. Message for love for Valentine's Day. Mid-month messages for love for Virgo, please. It's a very focused energy. So I want to fix my hair. Virgos, message for Virgo. Okay, ooh. So I'm going to take the first card that came up, although I will say the star wanted to pop up, but I'm only taking one card. So I'm going to take the first card that flipped with its face up, which is fantastic. The World. Okay, Virgo, so you're definitely leading this reading. Best card so far. The World is the end of everything, not in a bad way. This is the 78th card. This is in the entire tarot. This is the 22nd card in the Major Arcana. The Fool, the Seeker, has went through the entire journey, all the lessons, all of the human condition, the karma, the dharma, and all that jazz, throughout lifetimes, throughout this lifetime. When it comes to love, they have made a certain completion, understanding, realization. A major cycle has ended when it comes to your spiritual and energetic growth and lessons. This is someone who has left their karmic situations behind them, who has already went through all the and now they're really open and ready for the real thing. This is for the major soulmate, for the twin flame. This is the card of union. This is everything. This is the person who is everything. Okay, this is the I can't ask for a better card when it comes to messages of love. This says to not go back to bad relationships, to not be stuck in a past self, to realize what you've gone through, to realize what you've learned, and now it's time to really to live it. Whatever situation you're with right now, if it feels good and promising, this is the go. This is it. Okay, this is also a card of wedding, of soulmates, of union. It doesn't have to be a big, deal like in 3D. Like it doesn't have to be necessarily a wedding, but this could also be like a real deep understanding and realization of who we want to be with, or who is our true partner, or what is our true heart's desire. The fixed signs are around here in case it's relevant. We have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So this could be someone with these placements or with fixed energy. And you're mutable energy, so you could use fixed energy. What else can I tell you about the World card? It's like, I can talk about it forever, but I need to focus on the love element. Gebo is here, Gifu in the runes. This is the rune of also unity, true love, harmony, balance between all the elements, north, south, east, west, air, earth, fire, and water. This is you reached a certain balance within yourself, and that allows connection, true connection, divine connection with someone who also reached real balance within themselves, and now the connection is just it's different in all the right places, and it's similar in all the right places, like the two of you. It's grand. It's grand. This is love that crosses all boundaries. This is the world. This is the universe. And underneath it was the star card. So this is true love. This is your soul being like, yes, that. Whether your psychology is aligned or not, your soul is like, that. So your psychology needs to align. All right, we did Virgo, Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Messages. Ooh, that was fast. Okay. Two of Wands. A new path. A new start. Willingness to give something, an opportunity to meet someone and get to know them, to truly get to know them, to learn something about your partner, to learn something about yourself and about your needs, to be willing to say, I don't know everything, I have something to learn. Let me learn from you and let me teach you as well. This is learning about love. This is learning about yourself when it comes to love. This is learning how to be in a relationship. This is learning about your true needs and being willing to take the steps that are necessary in order to, you know, gain that knowledge and that understanding. It's an open heart and open arms. Okay, what's coming? Okay, so some of you are starting anew with someone. This could be someone completely new, but this could be someone in your life that you want to have a new fresh start with, and that you this could be people, this is the situation, this is the stage in a relationship where, okay, we had the Ace of Wands, strong passion, desire, can't get your hands off of each other, like just the beginning stages, the beginning excitement. And then this is the stage where you truly get to know each other and develop friendship and learning more about each other's lives. So this is very sweet energy, and there's more to come. There's a lot more to come. It's the beginning of the journey, but it's a very positive one. So be willing to have an adventure with someone, to get to know something new, right? Whether with a new person or with an existing person. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio messages for Scorpio's love situation. Okay. Temperance. The cards are really, really good. Like, we're getting really good stuff. You guys are high vibration. You guys are levitating. I'm honored that you guys are my seekers. Thank you. Temperance speak of the need to temper between different matters. It's the card of alchemy. It's the card of being divinely guided to your right place. It's not always pleasant, though this card speaks of balance and harmony and rest and recuperation. But when it comes to love, this is two different entities, two different elements that needing to find the middle ground. Okay, so when it comes to love, this says, okay, compromise. To make a new matter that is a result of two separate matters, aka two different people meeting and creating something together, it requires being willing to become something new that is a combination of what you were, with the new matter that you're connecting with. Okay, so you get to have your old habits and your old self, but it's now a little bit adjusted. This is the card of adjusting yourself to be in union and in harmony with another person. This is a card of balanced communication, of compromising yourself from someone else. This is not about canceling yourself, okay? This is not the victim that completely cancels what they care about. This is emotional and spiritual maturity. This is willing to evolve and change and expand the boundaries in order to allow something to enter your life, okay? This is two different things. This could be two different, really different people that find a middle ground or a silver lining that really works for them, and create something completely new within themselves. Okay, this is two people that are healing each other. This could be a very healing relationship. Someone that really helps you see the beauty in you. And this is just a really sweet, harmonious time. And also, this could be something that is someone either from your ancestors or one of your spirit guides or one of your angels, whatever you believe in and what you connect with, is kind of guiding you towards, because it's whatever connection this is speaking of. It's something that can really heal a deep wound within yourself. So this can also refer to a karmic connection. Karmic isn't always negative. Karmic can be a best friend or a temporary relationship that really heals something within you. Okay, it doesn't have to be, you know, something negative and bad where you fight all the time. No, this could be something sweet. And then from circumstances, we both go your own way. But not necessarily. Temperance could be the forever after, okay? The importance of it is the combining two different elements that create something new and beautiful and sweet and magical, okay? And it calls for balance and compromise. You need to be able to listen to the other person and to accept differences. It's the fire and the water. It's the it's the lion and the eagle. If you want to think about symbolism, yeah. Notice his foot. The angel's foot was in the water. One foot was in the water. One foot was on the earth, and it was tempering. And the water were running down, and we're going up. Right, so it's like it's also making the impossible possible. This is also the card of, and it's also a card that requires a lot of faith, true faith. It connects with the message for Taurus, but Taurus is already after it. Taurus, in this reading, Taurus already had blind faith, already let go, already allowed magic to happen, and surrendered to the notion of love is bigger than us, and now they got the Nine of Cups, right? So Scorpios, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I didn't focus on Sagittarius, but maybe it's for them. Sagittarius. Oh, the Temperance card is also the card of Sagittarius, so I don't know if this resonates. So, Sagittarius, message for Sagittarius for mid-month, Valentine's Day, for their current situation in love. Message for Sagittarius. One card, please. Message for Sagittarius. Message from the Sagittarius secret. Knight of Cups. Okay. Have an expression of love. Communicate from the heart. Speak from your feelings. Write that poem. Send that text. Invite that person on a date. Or say yes. If someone reaches out to you with a message of affection or love, be open-hearted to it, because the Knights speak of opportunities. Okay? All the Knights. Opportunities that need to be grabbed. Okay? So this is an emotional opportunity. So give this person a chance. Go out on that date. You know, say the thing. Express your heart. Because the Knight of Cups, when it's combined with an action, it becomes the Ace of Cups. All the Knights, when you give action, when you do an action that is associated with their element, they become an ace. Okay, so the Knight of Wands can become the Ace of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles can become the Ace of Pentacles. That's where they're holding this. Okay, they come with the opportunity of it. So you are presented with an opportunity of the Ace of Cups, but it requires action on your behalf. So different Sagittarius have a different situation. Some of you need to say yes to an opportunity or to a love offer. Some of you need to present yourself and say something or express your heart to someone. This is it. This is the time. It's Valentine's Day. If not today, then when, right? Capricorn. Messages for Capricorns for love. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Their current love situation. Messages for my Cappies. Thank you. Okay. This flipped clearly in the reverse. Aries got this and it's upright. And it turned around in a way like I should show you. I didn't see it because it was on my lap. It felt like this. I'm like, okay. You got it. No more holding on. No more holding your guards up. No more being strong in the face of adversity, aka love. No longer keeping yourself in check. No holding yourself back from what you want to do, what you want to say. Let go of the control. Let go of the battle. Let it be. Okay, if it's a relationship that is not working and you keep holding on and you keep staying there even though it's clearly not working, this is the time to give it up in order to make room for something new. Or if you are holding yourself back from being loved or from loving, if you are stuck in a cycle of, oh, I need to finish up this thing, or I need to still be in this situation, or I need to hold on, not yet, not yet, I need to stay alone, or I need to not say, or I need to, this is the time to do the thing. This is the time to not hold it in anymore. Say it, do it, leave it, allow it. Okay? It's either leaving, it depends on your situation, guys. These are general readings. So it's either leaving the situation that is just not working or leaving the resistance. Either way, it's leaving a resistance. This could be leaving the resistance towards being in a love situation. This could be leaving the resistance towards leaving a love situation that isn't working. Either way, the battle needs to end. Whether you're battling someone else or battling yourself, let go. Okay? It's a very important message, Capricorn. You know, it has to be easy. 9 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Wands in its upright. It's worth the battle. It's worth the compromise. It's worth the action. It's worth fighting for it. It's worth waiting for it. But 9 of Wands in the reverse, no. Let go of the resistance. It needs to be easy. It needs to be lighthearted. It needs to feel good. If you're battered and hurt and it doesn't feel good, sorry. But it's important. It's an important message. Aquarius! Oh, okay. This one fell first, so I'm going to take... Oof. I'm going to bring back those who fell because they fell last. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't do 2-3 cards or it will never end. But you got Judgment, Aquarius. Major awakening. I like that they're like matching my colors. Like all the cards are like yellow and red. This is major awakening, major understanding, realization, a birth of a new self. Your soul is waking up to what it desires, what it wants, what it needs. This could be a major realization of something, of a truth. This could be someone who's telling you how they're feeling for the first time in a long time. This is discovering something. This is discovering a truth. This is waking up to your own inner truth. This is you also expressing a truth that is very big. This is following a calling. This is a soul connection. This is a birth of a very strong soul union. And it's very spiritual and it's very deep. Listen to your dreams, listen to your intuition, listen to messages that you're receiving. Someone might confess something to you or give you a call or tell you something. It is of positive nature, but it could potentially shake your world. Also, this doesn't have timing. This happens when you're ready. Okay, so if you're ready today, it will happen today. If you're ready next month, it will happen next month, and so on. But the judgment only comes when the soul aligns with the psychology. When your higher self and the universe are like, okay, they're ready. They're ready for this information. They're ready for this channeling. They're ready for this event to happen. And this feels big. And you're feeling like you're so much bigger and stronger than you ever were. And you know yourself. This is a card of truly knowing the truth. It doesn't necessarily speak union, but if you have union in this time, then it's something that your soul has been desiring for a long, long time. And this could be a partnership that potentially awakens you to your destiny, to what it is that your soul is destined to do here in this lifetime. This can also be a card of twin flames, you know, a couple that has a destined, something that they're supposed to give to the world, do together. So this is like, okay, time to listen to the calling. Time to answer the call. And the cards that fell down were the High Priestess and the Hermit. So this is deep realization, a very deep connection that really, really presents their truth to each other. Okay, this is our truth. And it's very deep and very magical. And it's usually something that you don't share with other people, or maybe something that you've never shared with any other partner in your past. Or maybe the other person is sharing something with you that they've never shared with anybody else before, Aquarius. So this is beautiful. And this is your season, so hey. This might manifest anytime from here until the 20th, because the judgment is number 20. These are general readings, guys. If you want something specific to your situation, the next stage is your extended for February that is focused on love. And then, of course, a private reading, which you can book. I will also link it below. Thank you guys for being around. Okay, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for love, for mid-month, for their current situation. By the way, guys, even if you're watching this a year from now, a few months from now, these messages break through boundaries of time and place. If it resonates with you now, if you were intuitively guided for this video, then it's yours. It's okay. Love messages for Pisces, for their current situation. Love guidance for Pisces for their current situation. 8 of Cups. Go back to watch Taurus. I've given a further description, but I will repeat it, of course, right now. Let go, surrender, move on. You've done everything you could do. You've given everything you could have given. You've said everything you could say. Time to put it in the hands of the universe, in the hands of the divine, in the hands of your higher self. If something isn't working out, know that it's, maybe you can't see the big picture now, but it's for your highest good. I know no one likes to hear that, but sometimes it's just the truth. This is also a test of faith. This is this is someone that loves, when you love someone and you let them go. This is someone that truly loves a person, and they love them so much that they're willing to let them be, to go through their journey, to give up, because they just want to see them happy. This is someone putting someone else's happiness first, meaning not continuing to battle or to try or to whatever. This is someone being like, I give up, there's nothing else I can do, I'm gonna go to the unknown, even if it's being alone, and I'll just trust that it will be okay, because I just don't have a choice. Okay? This card, the 8 of Cups, leads to the 9 of Cups. So either way, whatever it is that you're giving up on, if it's yours, it will come back to you, and then it's your wish fulfilled. And if it's not yours, then you shouldn't waste your time anyway. You should leave to make room for what is truly yours, and then it's a different 9 of Cups. But either way, the best thing for you will happen if you will surrender and let go. And believe that something great will come from this. Okay? This is also leading to the High Priestess, because here Psyche is going to the underworld to meet Persephone, the queen of the underworld, to complete a mission that Aphrodite sent her on, and bring something from the underworld to Aphrodite. And its mission, it's like basically suicidal, mission impossible, because no one comes back from the underworld. But guess what? Happy ending, 9 of Cups. So trust that if you give up and you surrender and you don't try to control something, good things will happen. Okay, I want to finish up with a message for the collective when it comes to love right now, in regards to just, what humanity is going through right now. Just the frequency that us as a collective are on. What is our situation? What is our messages from Spirit? Messages from Spirit for us as a collective when it comes to love. Everybody's like, fun. Okay. Messages for the collective seekers, for us as a collective when it comes to love from Spirit. What does the divine wants us to know? Divine could be God, could be the gods, could be Mother Nature, whatever you believe in. I'm just referring to it as Spirit. Messages from Spirit for us as a collective to love. Messages for love and romance. Let's focus on romance. Not just love, but collective guidance for our love life right now. What should guide us? I'm going to pull out 2 more cards. I have the Page of Wands in the reverse, and I have the Moon. I'll show you. One more card, please. Collective messages for us for love. Wow, okay. So I have the Page of Wands in the reverse. I have the Moon, and I have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so basically what this is Page of Wands in its upright. It's very adventurous, it's very lighthearted, it's just experiences. Love for him is an adventure. It goes from one, it dates many people, it goes from one situation to another, it doesn't commit. And then the reverse, basically the message is don't do all these things. Don't, especially when it connects with the Moon, don't be superficial and look at things from a superficial point of view of what will be just fun or status or satisfy your ego or your immediate needs. Don't focus on satisfying your immediate needs. Be in the Moon. The Moon is, you know, our deepest realms of the emotion. Like, really acknowledge how you feel. Really go deep. Don't try to run away to, you know, dating multiple people, going out to a lot of parties, trying to escape yourself. This is going within with the Moon card. This, like, go within, figure out what you feel, honor that, process the past pain and the things that you've lost. But most importantly, because in order, okay, if you want to be able to enjoy a new relationship or an existing relationship in a good way, you have to process what was lost. And the way to process it is not by escaping, not by being the Page of Wands who goes out and tries to forget and not think about it and just be like here, there, everywhere like a butterfly. Rather, going within, feeling the tides, feeling the emotion, feeling the waves, addressing your heart, processing your emotions in a psychological way. Okay, what does this brings up? What does this remind me of from my, you know, from my parents, from my childhood, from past relationships? What is it that I need to process and let go of and release in order to make room for something new? Because as long as you're escaping the Moon, escaping your heart and escaping your psychology and escaping your subconscious and how you feel, and you're just like, and as long as you're escaping for just, you know, being agony, like this is over having fun and not thinking about things, this is being over depressed. The Moon is like, just feel things as they are, address them as they are, and then let them go. Okay, have the ocean take it. Feel it, let the ocean take it. Feel it, let the ocean take it. And that will make room for these 2 of Cups. But you have to go through the process. So us as a collective, we need to go through the process in order to allow awakening. We can't have the real thing if we are not being the real thing. If we're escaping from our real heart and from who we truly are and how we truly feel, then that will just attract someone or something that is false. That will just encourage this escapism. If you want to attract something real and accurate that truly resonates with your higher self and with your core, you have to tap into that core and align with it and feel it and acknowledge it and be it. Okay? That's it, guys. Ooh. Just for a finale, I write a lot. So I figured I went over the stuff that I wrote and like what can be nice messages for love, and just like 2 things that came up. This is me, by the way, yeah. So let's start with 2 things. One is playing games will have a guy fall for you. Being true will have a man stand for you. Okay, so basically what it means is, yeah, if you play games, if you are the page of, if you like put on the perfect mask and being all Mr. or Mrs. Sunshine and like just show what it is that you think the other person wants to see in you, or if you play games and like, you know, being tactic when it comes to, and being strategic when it comes to love. So, you know, childish people will fall for it. Immature people who look at love as something superficial as opposed to something deep and real will want you. Okay, people who are insecure will want someone who plays games with them because they believe they're worthy of someone who treats them bad. Oh, if you treat me like shit, then you must be great because I'm really insecure. That's the subconscious, right? But if you are really great and sweet to me, then something must be wrong with you because I'm not worthy of it, okay? So if you want to attract someone who feels worthy of you, then you need to be great and sweet and true with the other person. Don't play games, because being true will have someone real stand beside you with your truth, as opposed to someone childish kind of follow you around like a puppy dog because they're insecure. So that's one. And then the most important one, don't try to fix me, love me broken, that will fix me. It's kind of aligns with the don't play games, be true. Show yourself as you are. As your happiness and as your sadness, as your strength and as your weakness. And if someone really loves you, they will love you as you are. They're not going to try to fix you and mold you into something that they think you should be like, or that will match their, you know, their mindset of how a love partner needs to be like. Love someone broken and that will fix them. Don't love someone, love someone as they are, you know, with their scars. Everybody carries a luggage, you know, everybody comes with a luggage. You just need to find someone that loves you enough to help you unpack. I love that phrase. So find someone that you can love with their luggage and help them unpack. Find someone that you love them for their scars and not despite of their scars. Because none of us is perfect. And none of us needs to be fixed, like molded. Love fixes, love heals. Okay? Don't try to fix me. Love me broken. That will fix me. Simple. Okay, guys. That is it. Happy love. Happy V-Day. Happy February. Happy whatever. Services below in the information box. That includes 2019 Ministers of Magic, the extended yearlies, and that includes Tarot Masterclass, which, by the way, I uploaded all the minor arcana. So from all the aces and to all the tens, there's 40 lessons plus interaction between the cards plus introducing tarot. So if you want to study tarot online, go check it out. And I feel like I have something else to say. Comment your thoughts. I love reading you guys. Give this video for this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, show me love on Love Day and subscribe to my channel and join my tribe of secrets. I am Morgane, by the way, if you're new.